So I got back from Little Rock and headed home, went home for a little bite to eat, and then I headed out for this job for a friend of ours that we met. She's a lady at the bank. She's recently become the mayor, and we do the lawn maintenance for her mother's house and a house next door. And right now I'm going to be doing some work putting in a septic tank riser, and then we're going to fill in all of this gravel. So basically we're going to raise it up and just smooth everything out. So this is what we also do. Oh, man. So I got a little work to do to get this thing cleared out, get these rocks out of here, because we're going to raise this up and smooth it all out. Oops. The worst part about Arkansas is all the rocks. By the way, isn't it so pretty here? It's just like beautiful, isn't it? It's like a private lake, bunch of houses. Keep meaning to bring my fishing pole. This is a, I don't know if you can see me, but this is a 300-gallon round tank. Apparently is what they told me. And it has a motor in it, pump, I should say, which pumps it up to the septic up there. And the leach line goes out that way. Must have been after, this house must have been an afterthought. Generally, you wouldn't put your septic uphill. Kind of a rule or lesson number one. You don't want to put your septic uphill from your house. Anyways, gonna try to get this off, get the riser on there. Whew, as soon as I catch my breath. Hey, how's it going? Charlie, is that right? Archie, that's right, Archie. How you doing, Archie?
Still dragging around.
Oh, yeah?
Well, if there's any question after you get it done, you got a video.
There you go. Yep. Actually, we're trying to start a school for young men. It's going to be a ministerial training, but it's going to be a lot different than the schools that you think of. Yeah, this is going to be the school. So it's going to be, we're going to teach them trades, how to work with their hands, teach them trades, along with Bible and practical ministry, like personal ministry, just visiting people, doing evangelism. You know, Jesus had a trade.
I'm sure he did.
Yes, he grew up in a carpenter shop. You know, Jesus worked for 30 years, and he only did ministry for 3 years. But he works with his hands for 30. And that's something. Bible doesn't say much about those 30 years. I don't want to lift that up till I'm ready. I imagine that's going to smell pretty nice. So, all right. Let's see here. They're pretty expensive, so it's not quite as high as I would like, but I think that'll work. You know, you never be too proud to take a look at the instructions, you know. Isn't that just like us men? Thinking, oh, I gotta figure it out. Just want to glance at it real quick. I actually looked at it online before I came, but let's see, make sure we have all the parts here. We got the base flange, a gasket. Looks like a gasket of some sort. Well, I'm not a true native. I don't have my pocket knife on me. I got it. Yep. That's right. You ain't country unless you got a pocket knife. Well, I think that's gonna work. Except I'm gonna have to, let's see. I'm gonna have to do some more digging. I feel bad that we mowed down your plant there. Oh man. Doesn't feel as hot, but it sure is humid, isn't it? Man. This rope goes on the top and the bottom, but I only see one of them. So, let's see, how does that fit in there? I think that goes. Okay. Wow, it's just dripping off of me now. Yeah, it stuff's kind of sticky. Oh, I have to say, I've seen porta potties that are worse. I'm a preacher by trade. I just do this as a hobby. Ah, yeah. Okay. There you go. That's it. Got it on. Okay, it is the next day. This morning we were supposed to go over to the lady's house that we're working on with the septic tank, but to spread out the gravel. Demario needs to take the skid steer over there, but he's got family coming and it's been raining this morning, so here go my dogs. Yeah, it's been raining this morning, so I don't think that's going to happen today. Probably get over there tomorrow. The customer also wants a driveway, so he's going to bring in some gravel and we'll spread it out and kind of fix up her driveway. So the other thing is I might be going over to the church to help out with another job, which is to do the texturing. They're just finishing up the drywall and need to do some texturing over there as well. I might possibly go do that for tomorrow. It's kind of up in the air, but in the meantime, I have another project that I've been meaning to get to, so I want to show you that. been trying to organize a shipping container and get it, all of our stuff in here. We still haven't moved out of storage yet in town, so I need to take care of that. But one thing that I'm going to be doing is organizing some of my tools. Now that I got my toolbox set up and my little bike shop in here, I need to organize my toolbox, get that cleaned up, get everything set up. I got a couple of hooks that I'm going to put up there for a couple more bikes. Now, this is a bike shop. I want to tell you a little bit about that. That's going to be playing a big role in following up these leads that we get and visiting some of these people that we get from these books that we're going to be handing out or putting out in the various areas. So the plan is we're going to be taking our bikes once we get enough people established and interested in the Little Rock area or other areas. We're going to plan trips on our bicycles, and we're going to pack everything as far as a tent, sleeping bags, sleeping pads, foods, electronics, all of those things. And we're going to go on, I don't know, a couple days, a week-long trip, and we'll find a spot to stay in or around Little Rock that we can camp at. And then every day we'll be going into and right in around the city, trying to minister, hand out literature, pray with people, and follow up some leads that we get. All right, I just got all my tools organized and got this area cleaned up here. Got a couple of racks or hooks up there for the bikes. So we got our bike shop up and ready, and I think this afternoon, depending on the rain and depending on Demario's schedule, I might start breaking that bike down in order to put a mid-mount motor. So I'm going to do a video on that, I think, get it all set up and then take you guys on a ride with us. So yeah, got that all area cleaned up, got my big toolbox cleaned up. Here we go. Look at that. Isn't that so handy? Got everything there that I need. Bits and blades, bunch of hand tools and power tools are over there. Power tools over there. So yeah, what do you think? I mean, I'm pretty happy with it. In case you're wondering about our storage, yeah, I mean, I have lights there. I need to, right now it's just extension cords. I need to run power and put in a box because it would be nice to have an AC because it's really hot in here. But yeah, check that out. That's a mess. Don't pay attention to that, or just, I got to organize that sometime. I'm just throwing stuff up there, but just wanted to show you it's really handy because I built it. I already had a lot of these shelves, but then I built kind of walls to support them and to utilize all the storage that we can. And so have a little bit of a gap here that I'm doing. And, oh, here comes Demario. So here's some of my gear packed away. We'll be using that tent. I'll be using this. I don't have my sleeping pad with me, but we have all of these Tidy Cat boxes. So we're going to be using these as panniers for now. I do have a couple other panniers. Basically, they're going to be hanging off the back of the bike on the bike rack. So you see, this one is set up to carry a lot of stuff. Now, this bike right here is a steel bike, and so it can carry a lot of weight is kind of the purpose, because I'm somewhat of a heavy guy. Even though I've lost weight, I'm still over 200 pounds. And with all of the stuff that we want to bring, it's going to be probably around 40 pounds or so of weight that it will be carrying. So, but these are all going to be used by some of our students in our evangelism program as we go out and follow up these leads. So right now I'm leaning towards a mid-mount motor, which is the motor fits right underneath there. And then you wire up all the electronics and the battery and whatnot. So I'm actually thinking about doing a video of me converting that to an e-bike and getting it set up to do our ministry bike packing trips. All right, we're done with that. Another project I want to show you in the future, another project that I need to take care of, and I want to do another video. But yeah, we need to put a computer right there for our children and for a couple other people, young men, women that want to come and learn how to work with us on the books. My wife's office is in there in her closet. But we'll put a computer right here. I have some parts already, but I need to get some more parts, and I'm going to build a desktop, and that'll be for editing for the books and videos and stuff like that. All right, I'm on my way to the church. Just finished up with the shipping container, fiddled around with the bike a little bit, and made some lunch, heading over to do some drywall, a little bit of texturing for Demario. He's been working over there trying to finish up the rest of the fellowship hall. He's got a crew over there and they've knocked out quite a bit. Just trying to make the finishing touches before the Sabbath. After that, I'm not sure how long it's going to take to finish that. It shouldn't take too long. I could probably make it back home. But since my wife and kids are gone, I think I might go camping for the night and then head back early in the morning. Actually, I might go fishing in the morning and then head back. Try to get back about 9 or 10. Demario's going to drop off the skid steer over at Kim's mom's house so I can do the septic and take care of the driveway. So, yep. We'll see you over at the church. Gotta mix the mud up to the right consistency. Hey Demario.
Yeah.
You remember that video that we made of us canning?
Oh yeah.
Can we can?
Mm-hmm.
You remember that?
I was visiting. Yeah, I hadn't even moved here yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, we went to Walmart. Kind of reminded me.
Oh yeah.
To go
Yeah,
get
because
something
you recorded part of that. I remember Shemaiah was in the candies.
Yeah, that's what I was just about to say. Like, let me see what Demario's boys are doing. He's all in the candy.
He over there in candy, talking about I like it or something.
You never had it, huh?
I don't even know what candy is at that time. Too much air.
Oh man, I think I messed that spot up, dude.
Oh really?
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention, man. Sorry.
I'm not bad.
Well, every time I go through line and potluck, I'll look up and remember this moment.
Yeah. I mean, it's not bad though.
Okay, I think that's a little wet still.
I was just kind of surprised that many people, black people, were in Newport.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I'm sure you got a lot of hillbillies there too, and I mean, I saw a lot of white people too, but
Hillbillies, huh?
hillbillies, you know, it's still country.
You know, I take offense to that.
I thought you took offense to redneck. That too, huh?
I guess like that is what this area is known for, is hillbillies. Yeah, that was my nickname when I was working in concrete.
Hillbilly. Hey, hillbilly.
Illabilly.
I can hear
Not
that.
hillbilly.
Right.
Illabilly.
Hillbilly.
Do you have nicknames like growing up?
Oh yeah.
What was your nickname? What are all the nicknames you've had?
It's not many. It's only two that I remember.
Yeah.
Lil O.
Lil O? Lil O.
Yeah. That was a street name there.
Yeah.
Lil O. Yeah.
Lil O for what is
Lil
the O stand
O.
for?
Huh?
What do I want to know what the O standard?
It's just because of everyone called me Mario,
Oh, gotcha.
so that was the O.
Yeah.
Lil O.
No.
But my family, like my auntie, she called me Peanut because my head shape. I don't know. She told me because of the shape of my head. Other than that, everybody else called me Mario.
Just Mario?
Just Mario. Yep.
Oh, really?
All my life.
Really?
Yep.
Oh,
No one ever called me Demario.
really?
Yeah.
Huh.
And never.
Whoa.
It's always been Mario all my life.
Really? I did not know that.
Yep.
So is it like weird now to hear somebody call you Mario? Or no?
No, I mean, actually, people who do it now, they apologize if they know my name.
Yeah.
Like one guy did it the other day. He said Mario. He said, "Oh, I'm sorry, not Mario. I'm just couldn't say Mario." I just said it's fine to say Mario. And other people, they've apologized for calling me Mario.
Yeah. What about Ed? He calls you Demario.
Yeah. I get that too.
Demario.
Yeah. Oh, Demario. I don't know where that one comes from.
Demario.
I've never been called that in Kansas.
Oh, really?
No. That was just when I came here. Demario.
Yeah. I was corn-fed white boy. That was during football. Corn-fed white boy.
Your grandpa?
No.
I thought you said it was your grandpa.
When I was playing football. In high
Okay,
school,
okay.
Yeah, I was the corn-fed white boy. Because our coach was like from Nebraska or something, and he's like, "Man, you're a tried and true corn-fed white boy. You'd fit in out in Nebraska." That was big. And
Yeah.
just wanted to talk a little bit. There's so many different things that are happening right now. Of course, many of you know, Lori and I are working on this book project, The Precious Promises. With that, we have, we're doing music. We're learning music and music production. Lori's writing her own songs. The other thing we're doing is this construction. And the reason why we're doing all these construction jobs is because we've always had it in our heart to work towards being self-supporting, or at least training self-supporting workers and building up an outpost center here in Evening Shade. And so that's kind of always been the goal. And part of that is bringing jobs and creating jobs in the local community, in the local economy. And that's obviously a very challenging thing. That's a monumental task to do, to start a business. I mean, we are basically doing 2 or 3 different businesses at the same time. But all of that is so that we can bring in more people and we can accomplish more work. So the more people that we can bring, the more work can get done. And so we've been working really hard on setting the infrastructure to support more people. And that's just not just like housing and stuff like that, but just creating jobs and getting jobs and bringing in income so that we can turn over some of these things to people to work on. And we can also use like the book project. We can use the construction jobs as a learning experience for the students in the school. And that's another thing with the school. We want to be able to train a young man that can essentially go out and start another outpost, not exactly, but just like what we're doing. So you can go out, maybe partner up with somebody, and they would have all the skills to start their own business or multiple businesses in their local community. And the neat thing about moving to a very small area is that you really are able to get to meet a lot of the people in your local town, and especially, those that make the decisions, as far as like the city council and the mayors and all of these things, and it's just a lot easier to do. And in doing the type of work that we're doing, we're trying to build up a reputation in our community, trying to serve and be honest and do good work and all of those things. And we want to train young men to do the same thing. That's really what's on our heart. There's a lot of different industries that I can see easily pop up around in our area if we had more people and more workers. People that were willing to step out in faith and go forward, even if they don't have anything, but they know that God is calling, and they are willing to work hard towards a certain goal. Those are the type of people that we are trying to train, and we want to join us. All right, it's the next morning. I'm in Heber Springs. Went camping last night. It's about 30 minutes away from the church. Just a really beautiful area here. Just really love it. Arkansas is so beautiful. Anyways, right here at the Little Red River and the Greer's Ferry Dam, there's an overlook right here. I'm gonna go check it out. Demario ended up sleeping at the church last night, so I'll probably stop back by there on the way home. I was expecting him to do some gravel runs for me this morning. Look at that. Okay, I'm over at City Hall. I was just over at a job site filling out some gravel with the skid steer. Coming over to City Hall to put in a bid for, it's the same lady. Her mom owns the place that we're working on now, where we did the septic riser. We're going to be putting a bid in for some concrete work for City Hall, for the city, behind the City Hall and the library. So, all right, so I'm gonna head back over and go do some more work on the skid steer. So just I'll have to go back and calculate how much concrete and everything that we're gonna need to be able to do that job. So, all right, I just got the gravel spread out here. Got everything cleaned up. Get packed up here, send some pictures off to the client, and then I'm gonna head home. My family should be arriving shortly. I'm gonna get cleaned up, and maybe I'll do some editing. I have a lot of videos to edit. So, and then tomorrow is Sabbath. I'm also preaching. Well, it's tomorrow from when I'm making this video. I don't know when you're going to be watching this, so I got to get ready, figure out what I'm going to preach tomorrow.